Before you even think about being a landlord, you need to watch this video because I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and then some of the ugly. What's going on, everybody? This is Chase with Landlord Living in good old Indianapolis, Indiana. Today I'm going to go over with you some questions about being a landlord and how to get started. So stick around, watch till the end, and hopefully you learn something. Question number 1. What's one thing someone new should know before becoming a landlord? It's tough. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. The returns that you're going to make, it's tough to beat it. You won't beat it in the stock market. It has a lot of benefits with the tax code, and it can be very lucrative. Question number 2, how to find reliable tenants. Okay, so that one's a little bit tricky, but you can definitely find reliable tenants. Facebook Marketplace, Zillow. Those are pretty much the only two that I really use. But before we continue, if you have any questions, want to book a one-on-one with me, all the info is in the description. 32 doors, over $3 million of real estate, and 8 years in the business. Send me a message, let's do it. Question number 3, should you manage it yourself or get a management company? I would manage my properties or your properties yourself until you get to a certain amount of rentals. I'm at 32 doors, I manage it myself. It's not that hard. I'm on my phone a lot, but I can't afford a property management company. They're not going to watch the property as good as you could, and it's another cost. And if you can knock it out and do it, you're going to save a lot of money. Question number 4, how do you figure out what the right price is to rent? It's tough. You can always come down and rent, but it's tough to go up and rent. Start at a number that you think is fair for the market. Get on Zillow and just see what, every place is going for. If yours is nicer, then go for a little bit more. If yours isn't as nice, go a little bit less. The market will determine if your price is right. Question number 5, how do you deal with tenants who are late or don't pay? Well, if they don't pay, you gotta talk to them. You gotta figure out what the problem is. You gotta work with them. Sometimes Sometimes you give them a pretty good grace period. Sometimes you talk to them, see what's going on in their life. But you gotta. Each situation is different. I'm working with a few tenants right now who are behind, and they're good tenants. They keep the place nice, so keep them in there as long as they're making an effort to pay towards the balance that they owe. There's not a problem. If you have a tenant in there that's not paying and not answering your phone calls or texts or ghosting you, you might want to go to the courthouse, file the eviction, because for whatever reason they don't want to pay or communicate. That's never good. Question number 6, what's one thing someone can do to get started? I would recommend working for a property management company. They're going to get your foot in the door as far as getting your feet wet, figuring out the ins and the outs of being a landlord, what you're going to expect, what's going to go wrong, what's going to break. If you're in there seeing everything, getting the feel of how the operation goes, you're going to be that much better of a landlord because you've already dealt with being a property manager. So I would definitely recommend that. There's plenty of property management companies that are hiring. There you have it. There's some of the real struggles of being a landlord. If you have any questions, drop a comment, like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. My Instagram is chase.aaron32. See you on the next one.